Welcome to this video on supporting mobile devices. We will cover setting up peripherals, configuring applications, installing and configuring laptop hardware, and troubleshooting common mobile device issues, all of which are essential skills for CompTIA A+ certification. By the end of this video, you will be able to manage mobile device setups and peripherals, configure mobile applications, handle laptop hardware, and troubleshoot technical issues, mapping directly to your A+ certification requirements. In this lesson, we focus on mobile devices and peripherals. We will address Objective 1.2, which involves comparing mobile accessories and connectivity, and Objective 1.3, which covers configuring network connectivity and providing application support. In this section, we will learn about the TrackPoint pointing stick on laptop keyboards, how airplane mode manages wireless radios, and the function of the SIM card for mobile network identification. We will also look at how to enable mobile hotspots for sharing cellular data with a laptop and examine how NFC technology facilitates secure, contactless mobile payments. Airplane mode is a key feature that disables wireless radios like cellular data, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS or NFC. Importantly, many devices allow you to selectively re-enable specific wireless features after airplane mode has been turned on. A SIM card, or subscriber identity module, is essential for cellular service. It identifies your device to the carrier's network and securely stores your phone number, subscriber information, and authentication keys. When you need to use your mobile device's cellular data on a laptop, you can use a mobile hotspot or tethering. You can connect your laptop via Wi-Fi, USB, or Bluetooth to maintain connectivity in areas without a standard Wi-Fi network. Contactless payments use NFC or near-field communication. This short-range technology operates over just a few centimeters to provide secure transactions. Popular platforms like Apple Pay, Google Wallet, and Samsung Pay use NFC to process these payments. This lesson further explores mobile device accessories, wired connection methods, the use of port replicators and docking stations, and the configuration of Wi-Fi networking for your mobile devices. We will also cover cellular data networking, mobile hotspots and tethering, Bluetooth wireless connections, and the specifics of using near-field communication for your wireless peripheral needs. Mobile device accessories fall into several categories. Input devices include touchpads, drawing pads, and the TrackPoint. Styluses provide precise input, and audio-visual accessories like microphones, cameras, and speakers are essential for multimedia and web conferencing. When considering wired connections, laptops feature diverse ports including video, USB Type-A and Type-C, audio jacks, RJ45, and card readers. Mobile devices primarily rely on USB-C, though you may still encounter devices using micro-B or mini-B USB connectors. This visual comparison highlights the physical differences between various laptop and mobile device ports, helping you identify and differentiate between standards like USB-C, HDMI, and older legacy connection types. Finally, we examine port replicators and docking stations. A port replicator expands a laptop's ports, while a docking station allows the laptop to function as a desktop, and mobile docks enable a desktop-like experience for your smartphone or tablet. Moving on to Wi-Fi networking. You can enable or disable Wi-Fi via your device settings or a dedicated hardware switch. Airplane mode is a critical function that disables all wireless radios, including Wi-Fi, cellular, Bluetooth, GPS, and NFC, to save battery and comply with airline regulations. Proper antenna placement is vital for mobile devices. Internal antennas connected directly to the Wi-Fi chip are carefully positioned by manufacturers to ensure the strongest signal reception possible for your device. Cellular networking technologies have evolved rapidly. 3G was standard for early smartphones, while 4G LTE significantly boosted speeds. Today, 5G offers incredible download speeds reaching up to 10 gigabits per second. To connect to these cellular networks, devices use a SIM card, or the digital eSIM. This chip contains your specific carrier information and authorizes your device to access the network functions. You can manage your data usage by easily enabling or disabling cellular data through your device's settings menu. Mobile hotspots and tethering allow you to share your device's cellular data connection. Tethering can be done via USB, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi, while a dedicated hotspot turns your phone into a portable wireless router. Bluetooth creates a personal area network for short-range data sharing. By enabling Bluetooth and making your devices discoverable, you can easily pair them for hands-free audio, file transfers, and more. Near-field communication, or NFC, enables extremely short-range communication. It is primarily used for secure contactless payments, though it also assists in setting up connections and pairing other Bluetooth devices quickly. Next, we will explore mobile apps and data management, covering account setups, synchronization methods, and enterprise management solutions as required for A+ certification Objective 1.3. This module will walk you through the key aspects of mobile application support, including synchronization, email configuration, and device security policies. In this exercise, you will work in groups to solve real-world mobile device troubleshooting scenarios. Using the steps learned in this module, you will identify issues and present your findings to the class. iOS and Android handle applications differently. iOS utilizes a strict, curated app store, while Android offers an open model that allows for sideloading. Both systems use sandboxing to ensure that apps can only access permissions explicitly granted by the user. Proper account setup is the foundation of your mobile experience. Whether using Google, Apple, or Microsoft accounts, these owner profiles sync your contacts, emails, and app data seamlessly across all your devices. Synchronization ensures your data remains consistent everywhere. This includes your contacts, calendars, mail, media files, and passwords. It is important to monitor data usage, especially when syncing large files over cellular connections. Enterprise Mobility Management, or EMM, goes beyond basic MDM. It provides comprehensive control over mobile devices, applications, and content, allowing organizations to securely manage corporate data across employee devices. Lesson 9.3, Laptop Hardware. This lesson maps to A+2201-201, Objective 1.1, monitoring mobile device hardware and using appropriate replacement techniques. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to answer: what concerns should you be aware of when working on laptops? What types of batteries are typically used in laptops? Where are a laptop's Wi-Fi antenna wires routed to? And what type of SSD usually interfaces with the PCI Express bus? Working on laptops comes with real concerns. Fragile components. Plastic cases, ribbon cables, and connectors can be easily damaged. Heat and electrostatic discharge can damage internal parts. Tight spaces make upgrades and repairs more difficult than on a desktop, and you'll often need specialized tools, like precision screwdrivers and spudgers. Laptops typically use lithium-ion batteries, the most common, lightweight, with no memory effect. Lithium polymer batteries are thinner and more flexible, often used in ultrabooks and tablets. Older nickel metal hydride or nickel cadmium batteries are rare today, replaced by Li-ion and LiPo for weight and efficiency. Wi-Fi antenna wires are routed up into the laptop's display bezel. That placement in the screen frame gives the best possible signal reception above the keyboard base, with the wires connecting back down to the Wi-Fi adapter card inside the system. NVMe, Non-Volatile Memory Express, SSDs, are the type that usually interfaces with the PCI Express bus. They use M.2 or U.2 form factors and provide much higher speed, lower latency performance compared to SATA SSDs. Two form factors handle that PCIe connection. M.2 SSDs use a small card that mounts flat directly on the motherboard, common in laptops and desktops for either NVMe or SATA SSDs, plugging straight into the M.2 slot with no cables needed. U.2 SSDs use a 2.5-inch drive form factor, connecting via a U.2 cable and port, primarily found in enterprise servers and high-performance desktops, supporting hot swapping and better thermal dissipation than M.2. Here's what this lesson covers: laptop disassembly processes, battery replacement, RAM and adapter replacement, disk upgrades and replacement, and keyboard and security component replacement. For hand tools and parts, always use a small precision screwdriver for laptop screws, and label and document screw sizes and cable locations as you disassemble. Store static-sensitive parts in anti-static bags. On form factors and frames, laptops use specialized plastics and unique designs, so always consult the manufacturer's service manual before attempting an upgrade or replacement. Here's what a typical laptop disassembly actually looks like. Notice the labeled screw locations and the care taken separating the case from the internal components. AC adapters are usually universal or auto-switching, adjusting automatically to input voltage, but always check the label for voltage, current, and polarity, and use only manufacturer-approved adapters to prevent damage. Modern laptops use lithium-ion batteries. Older ones may use nickel metal hydride or nickel cadmium. Always power down and unplug before removing or inserting a battery pack. Best practices: avoid exposing batteries to heat or puncture, expect eventual replacement, and consider periodically calibrating Li-ion batteries for accurate charge reporting. Lithium batteries are known to swell up when damaged. If punctured, the lithium can react with the oxygen in the air and cause a thermal runaway and possibly a fireball. Laptop RAM is packaged in small outline dual inline memory modules, or SODIMMs, a smaller form factor than desktop DIMMs, designed to fit a laptop's tighter internal space. Adapter formats aren't interchangeable. Mini PCIe shows up in older laptops. MSATA is used for SSDs and adapters. M.2 is the modern standard, supporting both SSDs and Wi-Fi cards. When replacing one, check the slot type and keying, like M.2 B key versus M key. Make sure drivers support the new card. And remember, Wi-Fi adapters may require antenna connections. Most laptops support only one internal drive, though you can add extra storage through USB or Thunderbolt external drives. There are two upgrade approaches: migration, using backup or cloning software to copy the entire system to a new drive, or replacement, installing a fresh OS and restoring user data from backup. SSDs offer faster boot and load times, lower power consumption, and better durability. Common SSD interfaces: SATA, 2.5-inch drives, slower but widely compatible; M2, common in modern laptops; and NVMe, using PCIe lanes for speeds far beyond SATA. Keyboards and touchpads get replaced when damaged, unresponsive, or liquid damaged, and individual keys can sometimes be replaced as a cheaper fix for a broken or missing key. Biometric security, like a fingerprint or facial scanner, needs replacement if it fails, since that can block login entirely. Cameras and microphones often fail from wear or driver issues and are critical for conferencing and ID verification. And an NFC scanner, used for peripheral pairing and mobile payment, needs replacement to restore that connectivity if it fails. Lesson 9.4: Troubleshoot mobile devices. This lesson maps to A+2201201, Objective 5.4, Troubleshooting common mobile device issues. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to answer: what steps should you take if a mobile device isn't working with AC power? What commonly causes overheating in a laptop? Why would a port become physically damaged? What troubleshooting steps apply to a possible digitizer issue? And what are the signs of a potential malware issue? If a mobile device isn't working with AC power, verify the outlet is functional by trying another device. Inspect the power adapter for damage or bent pins. Check the power cable and connectors for wear or looseness, and test with a known good compatible charger. If it's still failing, check the charging port on the device itself for debris or damage. Common causes of laptop overheating: blocked or dirty cooling vents and fans, dust accumulation inside the chassis, high-performance tasks like gaming or video editing without adequate cooling, a failed or weakened cooling fan, and poor placement. Soft surfaces like beds or couches blocking airflow underneath. Ports get physically damaged from frequent plugging and unplugging, causing wear, forcing incompatible cables or connectors, dropping or impact damage, corrosion from moisture exposure, and bent pins, especially common in USB, HDMI, or charging ports. For a possible digitizer issue, reboot the device first to rule out a software glitch, update the touchscreen drivers, check the screen for cracks or physical damage, test with a stylus or finger to confirm responsiveness, and calibrate or reset touch settings. If it's still unresponsive, the screen or digitizer assembly likely needs replacing. Signs of a potential malware issue: unusual slowness or lag, frequent pop-ups or ads outside normal apps, unexpected apps appearing that you didn't install, high battery drain or overheating without heavy use, excessive data usage with no clear cause, and security warnings or antivirus that's been mysteriously disabled. Here's what this lesson covers: power and battery issues, hardware failure issues, screen and calibration issues, connectivity issues, and malware issues. Time for a lab. Mobile device configuration. Working individually or in pairs, follow the checklist to enable and disable Wi-Fi and airplane mode. Pair a Bluetooth device, set up a corporate email account, and configure a mobile hotspot. Test your configurations and troubleshoot anything that doesn't work. For power troubleshooting, test the AC outlet with a known good device, verify the charger's LED is working, and check that the battery contacts are clean and properly seated. Improper charging with the wrong charger or cable can cause slow charging or damage, and charging in high heat environments is a fire risk. A swollen battery needs immediate replacement. Watch for overheating, rapid drain, or a bulging case as warning signs. Best practice: use manufacturer-approved chargers and batteries, and unplug once the battery hits 100% to reduce wear. Swollen batteries and damage caused by thermal runaway in lithium batteries. Overheating shows up as a hot surface and unexpected shutdowns, usually from poor ventilation, clogged fans, dust buildup, high screen brightness, or a failing cooling system. Fix it by cleaning vents, using a cooling pad, and checking fan operation. Liquid damage shows up as visible moisture, screen artifacts, sticky keys, or a device that won't power on. Power off immediately. Disconnect the battery and AC adapter and seek professional repair. Physically damaged ports show no connection or intermittent connectivity with loose or bent pins. Inspect with a light, try another cable or device, and repair or replace the port. Here's what these hardware failures actually look like up close. Notice the visible signs of liquid damage and port wear that you'd be checking for during inspection. A broken screen shows cracks, no display, or flickering, usually from drops or manufacturing defect. The fix requires screen replacement, DIY or professional. A digitizer issue means the touchscreen isn't responding properly. Check the screen is clean, restart to rule out a software glitch, and test in different lighting. If that doesn't fix it, recalibrate or replace the digitizer. Cursor drift shows up as the cursor moving on its own or inaccurate touch, usually from background apps or an overly sensitive touchpad. Fix it by closing apps, updating drivers, and adjusting sensitivity. For communication and connectivity issues, verify the adapter is enabled. Check the antenna connector and cycle power, or reconnect if the device can't restore its connection from sleep mode. For intermittent connectivity, move devices closer together. Try repositioning the device side to side or up and down, and use a Wi-Fi analyzer to measure signal strength directly. Malware shows up in a few recognizable scenarios. Malware or rogue apps collecting data in the background, excessive background usage leading to poor performance, unexpectedly hitting a data cap, malware using the camera or microphone to record activity without your knowledge, and malware actually blocking you from installing new apps. To start wrapping up Module 9, IT professionals need to understand the different types of mobile accessories and networking options, and how to configure devices to use them. Working with mobile networking devices means managing permissions, synchronizing data, and configuring email accounts correctly. And to finish, it's important to understand which laptop components can be replaced or upgraded, and how to actually perform those repairs. Technicians need to identify and troubleshoot mobile power and battery issues, hardware failures, screen and connectivity problems, and malware trouble.